Hi everyone, so welcome to our next video tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you about 5 game-changing tactical ways to get traffic back to your Shopify store. And the reason for me creating this video is I've been getting a lot of feedback from fashion designers and from our viewers that they are doing all these activities to bring users, new users to their site, and the user either visits, checks out 1 or 2 dresses, maybe reads 1 or 2 of their blog posts, and then they leave. So what can they do to bring them back to their site to either finish their purchase or either actually consume more content or maybe explore more products? So what can they do? So this video, I'm going to give you those 5 tactical game-changing ways to bring traffic back to your online store. So keep watching. Hi, so before we get started, I would love for you to please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It keeps me motivated to keep adding more videos and you will get notified every time there is something new. So let's look at number 1, which is the shopping cart abandonment email campaign. So studies have shown that 67.13% of customers abandon shopping carts. And usually that's not because the product might not be good or bad. Maybe they're in the line to get their coffee and their order is ready and then they forgot to click or finish the purchase, or maybe they're sitting at home and the kids came home and they got distracted. So there are multiple things that can happen. So there is a great way to actually automate these email campaigns that can bring users back to your site to finish the purchase. So if you have a Shopify store, you literally go to apps.shopify.com. So this URL right here, and type in abandoned cart recovery. So on search, and it will give you a list of multiple plugins that will allow you to automatically set abandoned cart recovery emails that users receive. So I would typically recommend setting up at least 3 emails that automatically gets delivered to the user. So first email would be within an hour of when they abandoned your shopping cart. And with that, in that email, you make sure you add the product that they added in their shopping cart. And you're just giving them a nudge like, hey, come back and finish your purchase, things like that. If they don't respond to that one, then send them another one within 12 hours. And in that, you can actually give them a certain discount, or either you can give them free shipping. So that's one step higher incentive. And if they still don't come back, then send them another one in about 48 hours where you can give them 20% off or 25% off to nudge them to come back to your site and finish the sale. And I've seen this actually work very well. And make sure you try different tiers, and you can try different, you do want to do free shipping or 10% off or 20% off, depending on what your profit margins are. But definitely set this thing up and it will help users come back to your site. Number 2 is intent-based retargeting email campaigns. So let's say a user visits your website and they're visiting the page that has different type of jackets. So they're exploring this page, they like it. And let's say if they leave your website, send them an email that actually has more information about jackets or different type of jackets. Like Zara, for example, it sells multiple items. And a lot of time companies end up making a mistake is, even though the user just checked up like maybe jackets or coats, they will start sending them email information that is generic. But in the email, they will include information about shoes or bags or sweatshirts, which is not targeted to the particular user because they seem to be more interested in the blazers or jackets or coats. So send them an email of the products that they've actually explored. And same thing works for if you are like a blogger, for example. So let's say Healthline. So Healthline writes about multiple topics. So if you hover here, you can see they have topics on ADHD, cancer, cold and flu, chronic pain, all that. But if a user, and this could be if you have a beauty product and you're talking about different type of ways to remove acne, and user just came here and read this blog post and then they left, send them an email immediately about more information or other articles that you have on your site that is only based on acne. Don't send them an email that is generic and has information about all the other stuff you write about, because the user does not care. So by sending them a very targeted email campaigns and targeted intent-based, intent means that whatever the intent was. So on Zara's side, we can say my intent was I came to check out jackets. On this blog, my intent was I came to look for information about acne. So whatever user's intent is, send them an information or email about more details about that particular thing, and with your top posts or your top products, and that will help them click on that email and come back to your website. So number 3 is remarketing and retargeting with different type of ads on Google, Facebook, Instagram. So the way this works is, let's say, for example, a prospect or a potential customer visit your website and they're exploring different options, and then you can actually track that particular user. And if the prospect they leaves your website and now let's say they are on CNN or ESPN, and then you can actually showcase ads about the product they explored on your site as they're moving around and doing other activities on the web. So remarketing and retargeting works really, really well. And you can do this if you want to target them with the ads anywhere else on the website, like CNN, ESPN, or other companies. Google retargeting works really well, or there are a bunch of other retargeting tools as like AdRoll, Smarter HQ, Perfect Audience. So you can use these tools and they can track the user, and your ad can be showcased to the user there. Or if you want to target them within the Facebook, then Facebook remarketing also works in very similar ways. So when user visited your site and now they're back into Facebook or Instagram, you can actually target them with the ad about that particular product. And when they click on it, they can come back to your website to either explore more products or maybe finish a sale and so on. So number 4, I know your thing is the exit intent pop-ups. So pop-ups, as annoying as they might be, they still work. So what I would recommend you is, rather than asking for users' email in those pop-ups, ask them to like you on your social channels. So it could be Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whichever social channels you're using. So have the pop-up come in. So when the user is about to leave your site, the pop-up comes up there, and you can ask them, hey, like us on our social channels. So that way, when you have a new piece of content, you have a new product, you can actually post on social, the user most likely will see, because they're following you on the social channels, and they can click on the link and you can bring them back to your website. And number 5 is push notifications. We are so used to getting push notifications from our airlines, from Comcast, from Facebook, from Twitter, all these different companies. So why can't you add push notifications to your own website? So when user came to your website, you can ask them, hey, would you like to receive push notifications from us? If they say yes, then every time you have like a new piece of content, new product, you can actually give them push notifications, and those things will appear in their phone. And there are multiple companies that allow you to do push notifications. So if you just go on Google and search push notification tools, there's this first one that popped up, and this gives you a list of multiple push notification tools that you can actually use. So you have One Signal, Pushwhoosh, Airship, Intercom. So you can use any of these tools and embed them within your website and do push notifications to your potential customers as something new comes into your site for a new product, particular sale, new webinar, so on and so forth. So the bonus part is, we all love contests, we love sweepstakes, we love new deals. So I would highly recommend, maybe once a quarter, offer something like this to your customer, and you social blast it on emails, on your social channels, and that will help bring people back to your site as well. So you can run contests, you can run webinars. You can have like an interview with, if you're a beauty company, you can have interviews with dermatologists. You can have interviews with different bloggers. You can run different sweepstakes, deals, all that. And you can do those to bring people back to your site and also collect their email addresses and increase your sales. So hi, this is Vishal Kali, and thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully gives you good way on how you can bring users back to your Shopify store or to your online store. And if you have any questions, please do leave them in the form of the comment, and I'll be more than happy to answer. So thank you very much for your time. Have a great day.